When searching for remote abandoned mines, I often come across interesting architectural structures, such as this mercury retort mill built in 1906. With its bricks typically hauled off and used in other structures, this mill was a rare find and interesting curiosity as we made our way deeper into the remote desert wilderness. Today, on Abandoned and Forgotten Places, I take you to a remote copper mine filled with snake tracks and poisonous spiders, before eventually taking you to a mine with the most blue azurite I have ever seen. Now, come with me on this 2-day journey exploring the Copper Cup and the Baby Blue Mines. Well, hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, so while Mr. M and I are working out a few minor bugs on the schnozzulator, we learned a lot from that experience. It was a lot of fun, but we knew going into it there was going to be a few things that needed to be critiqued, and that's what we're working on right now, waiting for a few parts to arrive, etc., etc. So in the meantime, I've got this really awesome mine here I've always wanted to explore. The reason why is this whole hillside is just covered in quartz. There's quartz veins poking out everywhere, and behind me here is the main haulage adit. So just like all the others we explore, you got your haulage adit going into the bottom, and I would imagine once we get inside this thing, then they're going to start stoping those veins up into the surface. Or up here, there's another big waste rock pile, but I think that that's an ore pass where they were taking surface materials, dropping it down an ore pass so that it could bring it out to haulage adit here. It's a really neat location. Actually, it's a copper mine, but with all the quartz in the area, you'd think it's a gold mine, but I'll bet gold is a secondary commodity at this one, with copper being the primary. All right, guys, let's explore this old mine. Okay, starting things off, we have a really nice rock wall that the miners built. This is what I like to call exterior gobbing, that they stacked up here to keep the sides from sloughing in to the portal. We got to work our way around a little bit of this foliage here. There we go. And here's our portal. Right there, looks real nice. Now when I was here earlier, I noticed something down here on the ground. I want to show you guys. Take a look at this. Here, let me turn my lights down just a little bit. You see all them squiggly lines in the light dust right there? okay? Those are snakes. Those are rattlesnakes, okay? And if I can put my hand down there, maybe you can see one. There's one there. There's a little squiggly line there. Yep. And you can see that the snakes were coming in just a little bit, probably during the summer to escape some of the heat. But not this time of the year, though. Nope, wrong light. There we go. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, there's all kinds of rattlesnake marks down here on the floor.
Yeah, that's pleasant, Gly.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, we here. Let me. Here's some better ones, Mr. M. Look at here. Look at this. See that? See them all? Look at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all. That's all from rattlesnake.
No.
Yep.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, well, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, I've always wanted to run into a den. I've been looking for a rattlesnake den in these mines for years, and I've yet to find one. Okay, so we're going through just a bunch of worthless rock here. Yeah, because that's what they're attempting to do. They're going to want to get up here and intersect with the vein. And look right here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow. We've only come in maybe 75 feet. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That looks like that's a type of sulfide. That could be silver right there. It sure does look like it. I'm going to go off to the right and explore this first, Mr. M.
Okay.
This looks interesting. This makes sense because there's a vein coming out of the hill off to the right, and that's probably why they dropped this crosscut in. And, oh, just stops right there. Okay. All right, turning back around. Let's work our way back to the other one. Nice. Oh, that is just super duper, huh? Isn't that pretty? Look at that vein. It ain't worth nothing, otherwise the miners would have taken it, but sure is pretty for us rock hounds to look at. Neat. All right, let's see what else we can find in this mine. Oh, hey, we've got a bat monitor right here. Yep. So let me show you what this is all about. So what they do is they'll drill a hole, bolt it on a chain. There's the monitor. And see that little round, I believe the little round thing right there is the sensor. And that'll tell you how many bats are coming in and out of this mine.
Boy, when they get that data, they're going to think a giant bat went by there.
Look at this hanging wall off to the left here. But we're still not really into any mineable ore through this section. This is just country rock. Now it's starting to look a little bit nicer. Yeah. Oh, look at that vein. Well, that's a pile of quartz. But the miners left it alone, so it couldn't have been very valuable. Little thing went off that way, but stops right there. Okay, turning around here. See what else we have.
Look how blue all the rock is.
Yeah. Hey, we may. Oh, for a second there, I thought we had an incline shaft.
Something.
Yeah. What do we got going on here?
Yikes.
Okay, we got a pretty big room. I'll tell you what, guys. Before I point the camera that direction, let's start down here so you can gain perspective on how big this is. Looks like.
Whoa!
Looks like. Oh, over here. Does that go anywhere? No. And if it did, it's all chock full of debris. Okay, turning back around. Now, on the drone footage, I think I showed you guys what could have been a shaft coming down from the surface, and I believe we just found it right here. We had a ladder off to the right, and indeed, wow. Look at the size of this room, Mr. M.
I'm coming.
Check this out.
I'm gonna throw some more light up.
There's the shaft going to the surface. Somebody put an American flag in here. And a little sign that says fragile, handle with care. Okay, looking back up. Now we can look straight up and out of the shaft we looked down on from the drone footage. Okay. All right, we have, it looks like it continues this way. Let me peek under here. Oh yeah. Yeah, indeed it does. What do you think, Mr. M? Want to go this way or keep on going the other way?
It's up to you.
I want to save it.
All right.
Let's save it.
Okay.
Let's turn back around here. This is really cool.
It's a big room.
Yeah. All right.
And pretty rocking here.
We'll come back to that crosscut. Let's go around the corner here.
Jeez, this stuff's cleaving off like crazy in here, isn't it?
Sure is. All right. What do we have up in here? Oh, I was hoping the mine would get larger. Nope. This is as far as this crosscut goes. Yeah. Okay. No artifacts on the floor here. Turn it back around. So, a lot of you guys watched Mr. M's presentation regarding how mines are laid out. Now remember,
basic mining terms.
That's right, basic mining terms. And so that's what this is. Technically, we're walking in a crosscut here because they're cross-cutting the vein before they're going to attempt to stope it out. They're not following the vein like as if you would in an incline shaft. All right. Okay, well, there's only one way to go then. Over here. All right, when you're crawling on this, Mr. M, oh, that's a big old brown recluse right there.
Where?
Don't put your hand on that recluse.
Where?
Ooh, see him come after me? Right there.
Oh my God.
See that? Right there. Look at how aggressive he can be. See? Don't put your hand on him. Okay. And don't get your knees in the cactus thorns.
Man, they're all over here.
Yeah,
There's hundreds of them.
Yeah, they're everywhere. There are recluses all over.
Yeah?
Okay, let's see what we got. What is up in here?
Did you hear him? Watch out, Mr. M. Don't put your hand on that brown recluse. And then I see 5 others of them running off. Forget it. I said, you go ahead. Guess what? It didn't go anywhere.
Okay, we had an animal living up in here. Look at, he dug out a little hole. At one time, a little critter scratched that out. And that is it for here. That's as far as it goes. Well, I was really expecting there to be more to this mine. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to head back to that, what appeared to be an incline shaft. Maybe if I remove some of that debris, we can get down to a lower level. Let's go back there and check it out.
Don't put your hands on that pile of brown recluses.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for them.
Oh my.
They're everywhere.
No kidding.
Yeah, did you see them all run?
Yes. I'm itchy now.
There was a bunch of them.
I'm itchy. Why'd you even go in there?
Because it's fun.
I feel like I've been bit by one on my hand.
Okay, guys, this right here may used to have gone someplace. I just want to clear out a little bit of debris. You know, maybe I'll get lucky. And we can dig underneath it. Now, gotta be real careful doing this because this is where all them spiders are gonna be, down in here.
Plus, you could be standing on a giant false floor right there.
Yeah, that could be too. Let's see here. Okay, see, this is why I like to have that flashlight for times like this, because now I can get down in there. All right, let me show you guys what I'm going after. Let's get down in here. Oh my gosh, there are spider webs everywhere. Okay, let's look down in here. I gotta turn around. There we go.
That's all false floor you're on.
Let's see here. Nope. Doesn't go anywhere. Darn it. I was really hoping I could move a few more sticks. That's it. I'm sorry. Maybe at one time it was, but it ain't no more. Not something I can get into.
I'm checking for spiders.
Yeah, I need you to look at my back. Here's the flashlight. Look me over here.
I'm not seeing any spiders.
No pants legs, nothing crawling.
No, you got a bad decisions make good stories sticker on your little backpack.
All right, well, this one was kind of...
Put your light's in my eye.
This one was short and sweet, guys. And Mr. M over there. Let's head back outside. See if there's anything else interesting we can show you at this mine.
Yeah, this is a nice one. I'm going to grab some of this rock.
Sounds good. All right, guys, back outside, safe and sound. Short and sweet. I thought there'd be more to this mine, taking into consideration all the quartz along the hillside, but they never quite got into it far enough to start stoping those veins to the surface. Apparently, these quartz veins and everything else in the area had low-grade values, and they just shut this mine down. We're not done. I think we can head off to one more, get another one in this episode for you guys. There's another copper mine in the area I want to go explore, so let's head over there next. So what do you think of that one, Mr. M?
I thought it was beautiful. You know, it's been a while since we've seen that much color.
Yeah, that had some nice vein structure in there.
Wow.
I really thought it was going to go in a lot farther than it did. That took me by surprise.
Well, I was surprised too, just because the whole layout of the day, finding the place, and then the huge overburden pile that was outside.
Right.
Or at least it appeared to be a big overburden pile.
Well,
and there's quartz just literally everywhere.
Not only that, but how much work they put into this road just to get to this location.
Exactly. These guys' tenacity just never ceases to amaze me.
It's just absolutely incredible.
And they did it for nothing. I mean, this one here, they had to have lost their tails on it.
Yeah,
no way around it.
No, they didn't make no money on this one.
After years of scraping in the rock.
Well, I got to tell you, that's the most brown recluse spiders I've ever seen in a mine.
Don't even talk about them.
You don't like spiders, do you?
That was just too spooky. I can't wait to get home and review the footage on that.
Did you see how that one was chasing my hand?
That one, there were like 5 of them there. They were rooting him on.
Go, get him.
Insane.
Yeah.
No way.
There was a lot in that mine. Yeah, they can be really aggressive.
Well, yeah. Can you imagine how big of a donut you look like to a brown recluse?
Yep.
They're like, look at that one.
Look at that. Ooh, that one's jelly filled. He's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, I don't know. That just, no. And I was sitting on the other side waiting for you to say, hey, Mr. M, it goes on for a long ways. Come on in, Mr. M. Because I was going to have to yell back to you, hey, Gly, no.
Okay, so here we are, day 2. We went to that second copper mine I talked to you guys about, and it turned out to be nothing more than a vertical shaft that would require the schnozzulator. We're waiting on a few parts for the schnoz, so in the meantime, that's why we're doing these mines. So instead of going to that copper mine, we're headed out to a gold mine today. But this one is going to be interesting because we have to walk at least a mile up this wash in order to get to the mine, up a steep angle, because the road ends at the base of the hill. It's going to be interesting though. It looks really interesting on Google Earth, and I can't imagine, too many people would come all the way out here and take the time to climb up the side of that hill and explore this mine. So it's going to be neat to see what we find.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, made it to the top, and I did it in 20 minutes. Look all the way down there in the bottom. You can barely make out old Bob. So I had to skirt the side here, try to find the old trail up to this mine. But yeah, 20 minutes from there to here. I feel pretty darn good about that. So what do I have for you? Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you this. This is a real rare find. Ever since I've started the channel, I have never seen this much blue azurite laying on the ground. Super spectacular. Let's get started on this mine. Now look down on the ground here. Look at the amount of azurite in this waste rock pile right here. See that? Now there's some more up here that's even better. We'll get to it in a moment. There is a hoist, or part of the winch, that they were using to get the material up and out of the incline shaft, and we're going to be exploring that here pretty soon. Now I think this right here might have been the spindle it was sitting on. Now in the drone footage, I thought that this over here would have been an adit. It kind of looked like it, but turns out no. It just goes right there and stops, okay? Okay, turning back around here, I want to give you another look at this hoist. Well, actually, the word isn't coming to my head right now. You guys know what that is. It's just the spool off the winch, but the cable is missing. Yeah, sometimes I forget the words. You know me, I'm getting older. Okay, now coming around the corner here is our incline shaft. And if you look down there, well, you probably can't see it because of this. The sun is kind of overexposing everything, but there's a ladder going down. We'll get that to in a moment. First, let's look over here. Look at this. Look at the blue azurite coming right out of the wall here. Isn't that pretty? Now, to give you a sense of scale, I'll put my hand up to it here. Look at that. And that's what they were going into. Now, in the report, this is technically a gold mine. And the way that they were casting aside all of this azurite tells me that they weren't really interested in the copper that it had to offer. Around the corner here, see, they were going into the vein right there. So I can see what the miners were doing. They were probing this whole hillside, probing it, then around over here, and then at some point in time, see this? See, they probed down and went there. And then at some point in time, they said, okay, we're gonna have to go deeper. And that's why they dropped in that, that incline shaft. Okay, but all right, next thing I wanna show you, pretty darn cool. Let's head back this direction. Wow, what a beautiful view this place has. Just incredible. Look at that scenery. Okay, down here. Ooh, look at that juicy piece right there. Isn't that pretty? And then it gets better. Look at all of that. Isn't that something? You know, I've been in a few mines where I found a little bit of this in the pillars in the past, but never quite like this. Look at that one right here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're gonna have to sample that one. That one's coming off the hill. Let's find another nice one for you guys. These are gonna have to be kind of small. Okay, here's another nice one right there. And let's grab another one here. Which one do you guys think looks nice? Ooh, a big one. This one's about the size of a softball. No, that's too big. We can probably, oh, here we go. Right there. That one. And this one. There, we've got 4. Okay, let's go over here. I'm gonna set these down. Now these I can get off the hill, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There. All right, those are the 4 I'll put up on the eBay site for you rock hounds out there in the audience. Okay, continuing on. Over here, we've got rail, and that rail is headed up off that direction. So I'm fairly certain we have an adit going right up there. Here's a place where the miners hung out. There's a bed frame. Looks like they were, I wonder what this looked like back in the day. And as we go up in here and look at the trash, I see a can of, is that a can of Spam? No, but that's definitely potted meat. And now here's a can. Does that have, oh no, I thought that had wording on it there for a second, but no, it doesn't. Okay. So there is where the miners rested their head up here. But this up here is what I want to show you next. Come check this out. There we go. There. There's the gate valve. The wheel is still on it. Oftentimes those are removed. And behind it here, we have our cistern. They even put a little notch in the concrete so it would have overflow and flow down the center. But yeah, an easy way of holding water in this little spot. They even whitewash the sides. Notice that? All the way around the perimeter. They laid in the concrete in all the cracks so they wouldn't get seepage. Okay, turn it back around. This gives you a really nice look at this mine right there. So what I want to do next is we'll head around the corner and we're going to go explore that adit first. And then we'll go do the incline shaft. If we can get into it, if it's not too dangerous. Oh, there's some, look at there. There's some hawk, or yeah, those are, looks like red-tailed hawk feathers right there. Sure does. All right, let's go up in here and see if we have any mountain lions hiding. Ooh, don't want to touch that rock. Boy, oh boy. That one's ready to come down. All right, real careful here. Let's get up in here. Okay, before I go any further, let me show you what I'm working with here. Off to my right, it goes down that way, but it looks like it just stops. They were following the vein and quit right there. Okay, there is rail on the floor here. Actually, it's covered up now. Yep. All right, what do we have up in here? I'm just kind of looking over everything. We've got some vent pipe, plastic jug. Probably was used for what, holding water at one time, more than likely. Yeah. All right, what do we have up in here? Oh, it's a pretty good sized adit. Well, I'm not seeing any critter poo on the ground here that would look intimidating to me. Lots of pack rat. Okay, looking good. Let's keep on going. Anything around the corner? No, just some pack rat patina up there in that one. Okay. We're going deeper. We have another little thing off to the right here, but it stops right there. Somebody came in and was picking away. Yeah, they sure were. Look at that. See? They started picking on that. Maybe getting a sample. More than likely modern day prospectors. Here's another one. See how as they go along, they keep probing. They're probing that vein. All right. Okay, around the corner we go. And it still keeps going. The air in here is really nice. It's not musty. It's not batty. Look at that, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Let's turn that light down a bit so you can see it. Look at that beautiful vein of azurite right there. Wow. That's gorgeous. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, continuing on. No, nothing high, nothing there. I'm seeing some beer cans from the 70s. So we definitely had modern day prospectors up in here at one time. And now I can feel that the mind is kind of twisted back on itself. Yeah, we're making like a horseshoe maneuver in here. Lots of sparklies. Oh yeah, I can feel the humidity level just raised by about 50%. Oh yeah, because we're coming up to the end here. Yep. Okay, what's down on the floor here? There's some canvas of some sort, boards and pieces of wood, nothing too exciting. Up here on the back, it looks like a vein of really pretty calcite crystals, but notice the plane. See what they're following here? Right here, let me point it out to you. So this right here is your hanging wall, right here. And that's why they went this direction. They're following that margin and cleaning this out. It's about 4 feet thick through here. Let's get a closer look. Yeah. Ooh, it stinks like ammonia up in here. Okay, turn it back around. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the ammonia smell is from bat guano or pack rat urea. Okay, what else do we have? So I'm just going to leave the camera on because sometimes I do end up spotting some things I didn't see on the way in. Yeah. And there's that beautiful piece. But don't you guys worry, I'll get a piece for you. I'll pull those 4 that we found out in the waste rock pile because more or less it's the same thing. Okay, still working our way out of here. I'm looking all around, see if I can see another vein of that. Nope, just country rock through this stretch. All right, almost to the exit here. I can see sunlight. You know, for a lot of people that have ever walked into one of these abandoned mines, I've been told many times that the worst part is walking back out because you've got your back to the darkness. And that's the most unnerving thing for a lot of people. So, you don't think, I know, I'll bet you there was some in the audience that said, how come you didn't open the lid on that? Maybe there was something spectacular hidden inside. Well, okay, I'll look if I can get it open. Nothing. Nothing in there at all. What's that smell? Ooh. No, they were using fuel. That smells like varnished gasoline. Yeah. Okay. They probably had some kind of a gasoline-powered jackhammer of some kind. Now, what do we have hiding down in here? It's pretty darn crumbly. I meant, you know, the modern miners that were down in here probably had something like that. There I can see some more of the blue around the corner there. And this kind of more or less angles off towards the incline shaft that we're going to go check out next. So, okay, I'm going to get back out of this mine. Let's head over to the incline and see what that's all about. I'll see you over there. Okay, guys, back outside, safe and sound. Now we're going to head over to the incline. Looks like here, that's what's left of an ore chute. See the gate on the end over there? Yeah, what's left of it. Alrighty, let's see if we can safely get down in here. Oh boy, there's All kinds of rock that wants to come down off the back. Yikes. All right, there we go. Now, am I pointing the camera in the right way? Yeah. Hey, you know what? That right there is going to make a beautiful thumbnail. What do you think, guys? All right, back to the show. Oh yeah, this is looking really good. I can handle this. Except I don't want to touch that. No, I don't. All right, what do we have here? We got a little thing going off that way. Okay. And what is this? We have ourselves a tool here. Right there. Okay, let me turn the light down a touch. Look at this. It's got three grooves. Look at that. Oh, I know what that is. That's a part of the ring gear or pinion gear. See, that would be in a circle, and it broke off. See the break here and there? That was probably part of that winch outside, and the gear snapped. Yeah, let's save it. Let's save that for coming back up, shall we? All right, let me get off this crumble. Okay, before I go any deeper here, I want to look at the geology, see what I'm getting into. That looks all right. See, I don't like it when the span on the top starts to get too wide because there's not much support. The trick is to just be like a little church mouse in these things. Don't touch anything. Now, look at the blue azurite coming out here. Oh, wow, look at there. That's just beautiful. Fantastic. Isn't that pretty? Yep. You suppose there's more down there? Well, in order to get down there, I'm going to have to hug the wall. That's going to be my safest bet. That's where there seems to be more support, is along the wall instead of dead center. Okay. Little by little, working my way down here. Okay, it used to go maybe more that way, but now it's been pinched off from all the rainstorms. No, I'm not on a false floor, but there is what used to be a platform here that goes over here into this stope. I'm going to show you guys something before we go further. Look at this thing down on the ground. Notice how they protected the edges with that metal? They could have been a part of a windlass. I'm not seeing any U-shaped notches in the left-hand side or the right. So your guess is as good as mine. Tell me what you think down in the comments section. Okay, working our way over into a stope. We've got another beautiful blue vein poking out here. Look at that. And looks like there's even more going over this direction. There's some more blue. Yep. Anything up this way? Let's look. I gotta crawl in order to look up in here. Boy. What is that? Well, there's a barcode on it, so... Oh, that's a wrapper from a piece of string cheese. do we have up in here? Okay, guys, I'm literally almost crawling on my belly here. So bear with me till I get to a bigger spot. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. What do we have up in here? Keeps going. Well, if I could just get off my knees, back on my feet. Goodness gracious. There. This thing's only about 3 feet tall. It's really hard on the back. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. What's up in here? We're definitely at the bottom of this mine. You can see that. See how smooth the floor is from the groundwater coming in and smoothing out all the mud. Yeah. What is that? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, what's around the corner here? Does it keep going? Please keep going. Nice. It does. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm really happy that we crawled up there. Just never know what you might find. What do we have up in here? Looks like it's going to come to the end. We're going to face out here. And, yep. We're facing out into... We got a water bottle. There's what's left of a bunch of old dynamite boxes. Yeah, I'll try flipping this one over. Maybe. I doubt if we would see anything. It's just too degraded. Okay. Well, turning back around here. Nothing too exciting, but I will keep the cameras rolling. Just in case we see something super cool on the way back out. Yeah, there's some more blue. And more. Boy, you get a workout in this mine. Oh, my aching back. There we go. Now we gotta crawl back over all that scree. Wait, what's over here? Oh, it's just some gobbing, and I backfilled it. All right, back across all of this. But, hey, we were rewarded. I mean, look at the amount of blue. See, we didn't see that coming in. We get to see it going out. All right, guys, get down on my belly here. There we go. Holy cow. Yes, exploring abandoned mines can be a workout. No doubt about it. Okay. All right, there we go. What's up here? Anything? No. Just what's left of a ladder. Oh, feels good to stand up again. Okay, looking around the corner one more time. See if, no, it may have went deeper one time, but now it's all silted out. Whew, there's a pegboard. You can see they're putting pegs in that board right there to control the height of something. Let me show you real quick where we came from before I head back out of this mine. All right, that's where we came from. So I'm gonna head back up and out, but if I do see something cool along the way, I'll be sure to show it to you guys. Okay, see you back outside. All right, guys, back outside, safe and sound. All right, I wanted to thank you for coming along on another great adventure. We started off by showing you some topside stuff of a cinnabar mine. Then we went over and I showed you a copper mine, and we finished the day off with a gold mine that, in my opinion, should have been a copper mine by the amount of azurite. And speaking of azurite, so what I just did is I went around on the waste rock pile over the last 10 minutes and I tried to find a piece that looks really close to that nice blue vein that we found inside the first adit we went into. Here's a piece that perfectly resembles what was inside of the mine, okay? So we didn't have to chip or do anything like that, okay? All right, so we got that one there. This one looks really, really nice. And then I've got these 4 pieces here, and these 4 will make a great addition to your guys' rock and mineral collection. I'll put these 4 up on my eBay site. It's real easy to find. Go down into the description area of this video, okay? The link will be right there. My eBay site is called Hidden Treasures Abound. Click on the link and it'll take you right to it. And as always, I will try to have these up on the eBay site by the time that this video airs. If not, it'll be shortly thereafter. All right, well, thank you so much for coming along on another fantastic adventure, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Take care. Bye now.